Hey everybody, welcome back to Jordan's Gaming Gambit. Today we're going to be looking at finishing our village hall. I did manage to get all of the materials needed, and I finally leveled up my farming skill enough to make us our thatch we need. We currently only need 2 more, so I'm going to go make those right now, and then we're going to get people started on helping us construct this. Thatch is over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make 5 of these. I just want a few extra. I think we start needing them to do some of our researching now too. So that's why I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to run out. So we're only going to make 3. Oh, no, I had some in the inventory. So we should be good to make 5 of them. I did manage to have one other villager level up his farming skill to level 3 as well. Why is he taking off running? Oh, we got bandits coming. I saw my guy run off and oh, just one? Okay. But yeah, I saw the guy run off, so I figured I'd go help him. They seem to manage themselves fine. Okay, let's see. Currently this person's not doing anything. Why don't you... I'm gonna go hand him this, and he can help them build. Or he's not gonna end up doing anything. What are you doing? Yeah, waiting for employment. That's dumb. Let's see. We're gonna just take his construction and bump it up just a little bit, and then hopefully he can go help construct that. I only have a few hammers, so I might need to craft a few more. But we are getting to this point now where I had to build a third, actually I have 4 now of the stockpiles, and as you can see, we're starting to really fill these up. In the next tier, we will end up getting barns, which are significantly better and hold so much more. I think they hold 1,000 inventory slots, but I might be wrong. For barns, I found out that those are my favorite ways to just keep track or to manage our inventory. I never really preferred the warehouses. I built it one time and I absolutely hated it just because it was so massive, and I just didn't find the point of having that large of a storage area for the size it was. So I will not be building another warehouse. I just don't think it's worth it. So we're gonna just bump up our village hall. Is it called a village hall? I think so. Yeah, village hall. We're gonna bump this up to level 1. Oh, and it's already almost completed. We are super close at finishing this. And then once we build this, this is going to allow us to be able to, I think we can name our village again. It is going to increase our threats to bandits just because now we're like a fully established settlement. But it also will unlock our advanced research table. That is something that we need now to progress into tier 2, and there's a few buildings that I want to get crafted right away. And there we go. So as you can see, we also got a massive boost of renown as well. This boost of renown that we can use to maybe go recruit another person. But yeah, as you can see, we have like an actual like village like symbol here on our mini map. You can see it. It's like the blue diamond looking thing. That's our official building now. As I said, we need to get this barn crafted ASAP. So here's our barn. We're going to start crafting this right away. And the next thing you'll start noticing is we do need to have specific people to help us craft these. So I do want to go complete a few quests because I want us to be able to get an innkeeper, a farmer, we have the laborer and carpenter and stuff before we can able to like really move and progress into other things. We're gonna get our people starting to craft these. Yeah, I'm gonna go start. Oh, cool. This is the new market. Oh, okay, so this is really cool. This is the new market stall thing. It's kind of like our caravan setup, but this is really cool. So we'll have to get that here at some point, but again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go complete some quests. First, though, to decide what quests we're gonna do, we're gonna take a peek at... I really kind of want the food seller. Let's see. And the tavern. Okay, so we're looking at an innkeeper and... let's see. Who do they have here? They got a farmer and a weaver. Neither one of those. Okay, they have woodsmen and carpenters. And then I believe these guys have the innkeeper. Yes, they got the innkeeper and a woodsman. And they have a doc or a healer. And then Farnsworth. They got the laborer. And then Kashmir. Engineer. Innkeeper. So it looks like we might be headed to... Where the heck is the... Are we missing one? No, that's all of them. Okay. So I think we're going to start doing some Bradford specific quests. One though that I did see... Oh, did they take the inventory out of there? They didn't. So I did notice that all of the straw got dropped at this location up here. It's kind of where we see our caravan sit all the time. It just got dropped right there. So I'm not sure. I might still be setting up something wrong with our caravan system. So I'm going to have to keep playing with that some. I did notice, or I was able to just go over there and grab it. So I think if we see our caravan sitting there from now on, we should run over there and see if it dropped the inventory too. Wait, why am I building that? I don't want to build that. Oh yeah, they're going out here. There we go. So now they have everything needed to craft this barn. Now, most of these items in this tier, we're going to have to start using the carpenter's hammer more frequently. So I do want to keep that in mind when we are crafting, that we need to keep a few of those on hand at all times. Oh, and I had food. Why didn't I just eat the food I had? Oh, it's already full. Jeez. Yeah, we gotta start upgrading our stuff a little bit more. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna... one thing on the map you'll notice, I did open up Kashmir and Farnsworth. I decided to just run down there. I placed a travel sign next to both of those, and I just more so wanted to do that so we could start traveling to other areas. I was doing that at night, which ideally isn't the best thing to do. I did feel like it was easier for me to go out then, since I wasn't really doing anything else. So I did that a few times. The farming skill was a lot harder to level up than I remember, so that kind of sucked. but we're just back to putting stuff on the ground again. Cool. How much is being crafted? Only 10. Yeah, not a lot. Okay, well. Okay, we're gonna go put this carpenter hammer away. And now that we're progressing into our tier 2, it's definitely time for us to start focusing on the skill levels of our group and actually helping them level up certain things. Some of these guys are going to turn into just specific workers of mine, and then some will be actual, like, specific to my army. Pitchfork, I really don't care too much about that. So we can still keep researching stuff in our other research desk. This will only be for tier 1 items. So I'm going to go through and just keep researching these a little bit as we go, just so we can fully unlock our tech tree. But let's see how far along they got with this one here. Okay, we're going to up this priority level. I actually want that at a level 1. I want people to be actively researching all the time. And then we can now, we should be able to connect our road. The construction of this was causing us to not be able to fully connect the road there. But other than that, I can see it is getting close to being nightfall here. So I am going to see you guys all in the morning. I will fast forward through the night here so you guys don't have to watch that. Alright, good morning everybody. So I'm going to show you guys what I did last night. I tried to open our map up a little bit and I tried to run down here. There is a bridge right here, and every single time I tried to cross there was a group of like 5 to 6 bandits. I was alone, so I wasn't prepared to take on that journey. So instead, I'm gonna just try to run over here to Horndean just so we can establish just a fast travel point so we can actually start exploring that area a little bit more as well. But I am going to unfortunately try to avoid all encounters with bandits just because I don't feel like fighting them when it's just myself, and they're usually in a much larger group when you're in this portion of the map. This is usually more of like the end game part of the map, so I'm trying to avoid dealing with any sort of conflicts. So yeah, you can see there's a much larger group over there. Oh, just kidding. It's on that side, and they're right up next to the road, so I just don't want to engage them. And then there is another group right here, so we're just gonna try to split these groups, and I think we're safe. But it just got to be morning, so usually the encampments are a little bit more staffed at night, so we should start seeing those item counts dwindle down just a little bit. But I have my waypoint set. It is a little ways away, but that's alright. We'll just keep going, and yeah, we'll just kind of see. I just want to be able to establish that so we can kind of move forward on some other stuff. And then the other thing I'm going to do today is head over to Bradford and actually start working on... You have to like gather this person's tools as a quest. So we're actually gonna start doing that as well. Oh shoot. Which way do I want to go? This way, I think? Yeah, we can run down here. And then we got our other cap. Yeah, you can see there's a lot more there. And then we got more coming up that way, so don't want to get much closer to that. But this one too, you can see these guys, I don't know if you can see it, next to the flag just on the bottom right hand side, they actually have a prisoner held captive there. When you rescue those prisoners, they tend to be a pretty strong attribute type person, so you really want to rescue them when you see them. Unfortunately, that person just gets to sit there a little bit longer until we are ready to venture out into this area more. Now, generally, I recommend running along the roads. It's much easier travel, your stamina recovers faster, you're able to sprint longer. But I'm trying to make the most straight shot to this waypoint as possible, just so it doesn't take a ton of time. But as you guys can see, we're almost a little over halfway there, so that's super nice. And our people are just cruising on getting this stuff researched. Cool, and we got barns built, so I think before we... Let's get that. That house is gonna help us. I think we can... I think it holds 3 villagers, so we'll actually be able to start recruiting more villagers and kind of making our house or our place look a little bit nicer. I tend to just stick with the housing or the houses instead of the big house. The big house is just huge, and I don't know, once you get to those tier 3 buildings, they are just massive, and I'm not a huge fan of trying to like perfect my layout with them, so kind of stopped building some of the tier 3 buildings. I just built the ones that were like absolute necessary, and so mostly like your production type buildings, because I just didn't feel like building those other ones. But one thing I am gonna do, we might be able to find some cotton in this area, and if we do want to make sure we pick up some of that. I'm hoping that we get some seeds out of it. And it's either going to be in this area or it might be in a whole different spot. So hopefully we run across some. I wonder, do we just cut right up the mountain there? I think so. We can climb. Maybe. Well, I guess what's the worst that happens? But it kind of sucks to open the map up this way. I just want us to be able to get a few more people first. And we do need to start getting some more advanced gear. So that is our next objective. And that actually might be our next stream, is us crafting a bunch of gear. So hopefully we'll get some stuff unlocked and then we'll be in a good place for that. Alright, so we made it to our waypoint. And as you can see, the town is just over here. So yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I am starting to have my people research some more, craft some more bows and arrows so that we can start really establishing like our archers and stuff. We just have a few people that are like really strong archers and I want to start using them that way. Cool. Alright. So we are... That's gonna be a shitty journey too. We're gonna have to go this way. Okay. Alright. Off to Padstow. And we're gonna go talk to a few people here. What is my guy doing over here? Why do I got a person over here? I didn't send anything off to a caravan over here. Oh, are you stuck? No way. Can I like push you? Okay, I'm not sure how to do that with her. So, oh well. Okay, so we need to go talk to some people over here. You are really stuck, aren't you? Yeah, and I can't... Yeah, we're just gonna have to let her sit there. You couldn't go pick up your own tools? Buddy, are you that blind? I'd be more worried about getting your eyesight checked than anything. Boars? There's literally no boar there. Also, anytime you have a chance to take a book, always take the strength books. Strength's gonna be like your hardest thing to level up, so definitely take that. So like we have a really strong one-handed person. I can't equip her with like anything because her strength level is so bad. Oh, is this that lady too that's stuck? Well, the hell with it, maybe we just don't give her... Yeah, that scares me because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... Okay, I might be able to do the recall. Yeah, I might be able to do the recall cart. I think I can do that. Okay, so our next quest, what is it telling us to do right now? Okay, so we need to go talk to this lady in Bradford. That's a pretty easy one for us to increase some trust in Bradford. So we are going to do that. Why are there so many... Do we have just like a crap ton of bandits down here? Perfect. Oh, the brigands are taking care of them. Dang. I'm not in a really good spot. Whoa. I'm not in the best spot to be able to take on them. So we're gonna go do this other one. It should be pretty easy. I think I just have to talk with her. And then we do have a raid coming up tomorrow. So you guys will be able to see that here in the next stream. Alright. Oh, 4 bandages? Easy. Of course I don't have any on me. I've kind of stopped carrying them around with me. You collect so many when you're out adventuring, especially if you're raiding and stuff like that, so I kind of stopped carrying some with me. Oh, we don't have cop. Shoot. We can make cop, though. To the hunter's camp. And then I will set up for someone to start making a little bit of cob for us. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do, there's a option to recall caravan. And I'm gonna see if that works, because that lady is... Now, how do I do that? Oh, is it not even recognizing her? Yeah, we'll see if she's able to make it back. And then we're gonna put a barn down because I want people to start working on that barn as well. What was I grabbing? Oh, bandages. Okay, we're gonna start building a barn. Need to pick a decent location. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna do it right here. We're gonna do it right here. It's gonna look like it's in a really bad spot right now until we are able to craft the other. Yeah, until we are able to craft the barn, I won't be able to tear down those stockpiles. There we go. That was what I was trying to say. I need more food. I need to grab some food. Do I even want to research any of those? Okay, I guess we'll start doing the gloves. Don't have enough. That's okay, we'll have enough after our bandit raid. Okay, let's go fast travel to Bradford. And we are going to be on tier 2 for a little bit. I'll show you guys here real briefly. When you go in, you can see like this is our, I don't know exactly, trust level with the town. For us to be able to hire our innkeeper, she has 3 of the little stars here. So we gotta be at least 3, so the next one is just gonna be 2, so we have a little ways to go. Now if we have any coins, we can start getting those to the elder, and that tends to help a little bit. But we're just gonna keep grinding through a couple of the quests. Where the heck? Why is she so far away? Lady, what the heck are you doing? There we go. So now we are now friend level. That's super nice. Let's see how many more. Yeah, so we got a little ways to go with that. We're only at 150, so we got about 1,000 left to go. Do we have any more Bradford quests? No idea. I think this is over in Horndean. Yeah, it is. Let's see, is there anybody else that wants to do quests over here? No one? Well, it's getting a little late. We're gonna run back to camp. Just kind of prep a little bit for tomorrow. I'll probably spend the night crafting some of the other items we need to start building some of these better buildings, and I might start working on building the barn throughout the night as well. Oh, and okay, there's 4 carts here now. What was that lady's name? She made it back. Did she? Did she make it back? She didn't make it back. She's still stuck. Oh well. We need more food. Okay, and we need to find who our other archer is. We're gonna start assigning them as an archer. This guy is gonna be our newest archer. Perfect, he's right there. Okay, so we are gonna take that. Well, your thing is broken. Quiver and some arrows. You, sir, need a bow. You're gonna be an archer, you need that. Maybe? I know they made one. I saw it pop up on the screen. There we go. You can actually have 2 archers, so that would be pretty cool. Can you have a shield? I didn't grab the shield. I want everybody to have a shield. They're so much better with one. Beautiful. You don't have any weapons either. Why does nobody have any weapons? Okay, where's Quinn? must be him. There we go. Okay, you still need this, and you now need a bow. Do we have anybody else that can be an archer? This lady. She can be an archer for sure. What? She's a long ways away. Oh, she must be up there mining. I'm gonna see if we have more arrows. 5 arrows. Cool. I know I do have these on a stock up, so I'm not super concerned. Oh, she's the one I just gave the shield to. You don't need those. There you go. That. And there's your arrows. Cool. So we got her. She is all set as an archer. We have that other guy, Quinn, is all set as an archer. We are pretty good for this next raid coming up. I think everybody has a shield. And then we need to start crafting gloves and headgear. Medium armors. Traveler's hood, that just seems terrible. Okay, so I guess we do need to craft that. I was, for some reason, kind of avoiding crafting that. Just seems rather expensive. Okay, did we get cob crafted? We did not. We don't have straw or water. We have straw. I swear we have straw. See, we have straw. Okay, we got straw. We can start crafting cob. That guy's got straw in his hands. Water. Yeah, we want to start getting that that well, because this water collector sucks. When can we craft a well? That's an easy craft. Let's go craft it. Have someone start building that. That's a pretty easy one. Anybody can craft this. And that's gonna help us so much. I'll actually build 2 of them. I'm gonna build one by our farm, so our farmers have easy access. And then I'm gonna build another one towards like our cooking, because this water catcher sucks. Been raining this whole time and nothing. I didn't look at what it takes to build that. I don't remember how much wood it was. I'll just grab the wood over there. Cool. Alright. So she's gonna come over and start working on that. So next time, what we're gonna do, craft some better gear. Hopefully start building these wells. Keep doing some of the quests for Bradford. And what was the other? Hopefully build some housing. We're gonna be doing a lot of building. In this lumberjack spot, that's gonna open us up quite a few more buildings. Crafting the lumberjack, we need some strap. Protect ourselves from the raid. We should get plenty from the raid. And then this river dock, that's a really good option. I do want to get this forester unlocked though pretty quickly. This forester allows you to start planting tree seeds, and that I think is going to be key here for us to start expanding more. We also got that market. We got so many things for us to start unlocking, so we are going to be plenty busy with us constantly working on expansion here. So, but that's what we have planned. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys for watching again. It's been great. We are sitting in a pretty good spot now, and we're just going to keep going forward and expanding. With that, I'm going to cut the stream there. I appreciate you guys for all watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Gambit crew, and I will see you all in the next one.